Hey, guys. So welcome back to another episode of Conversations with B. My name is Brandy. I am a self-love advocate and a certified life coach. I specialize, I don't know why I can't talk today, y'all. I specialize in healing, self-love, personal development, and now, y'all, I am jumping over in my mommy bag. I don't even know what to categorize that as, but I'm just going to leave it under self-love because there's so many different pillars to loving yourself and what it does for the others around you. So, y'all, I posted on my platforms today the quote from the lyrics of Lauryn Hill's song. And the quote reads, "How you gonna win when you ain't right within?" I've been literally hearing this song in my spirit since I woke up this morning. And y'all, I was just in the bathtub. I took me a soak and then I showered because I just needed a moment to myself. I feel so drained. I feel so depleted. And I know like it's the end of the year. It's so many things going on and there's so many moving pieces. I know this, but it's truly taking a toll on me altogether. And the more I sit on this and dissect these words, it's even more powerful than I could think when I first posted it this morning. So I am drained, I'm depleted, work is working. I still have the responsibility of being somebody's parent. You have so many things on your plate, and they're in different categories. So you have to jump into these different roles. And if you're not mentally and emotionally okay within and physically on the outside, and I also think about physical on the inside because physically some of our bodies need to be flushed out from all the toxins so that we can actually feel better. And that's kind of where that's where I feel like I am. Not even kind of, I need to get my body back moving, get active. I need to get back on base when it comes to my my mental and emotional journey because everything is so out of sort. And y'all, when I tell you, like, with all of this just being out of alignment and out of sort, the enemy can come in and play some dangerous games on you. And if I did not have the awareness that I have right now, some of these thoughts that's festering in my mind and the scenarios that I'm coming up with, I could honestly be a self sabotager at this moment and bring these things to light. And that's the scary part about moving around in this world and us not being aware and us not actually doing the work on ourselves to become aware of these things. Y'all, it's one scenario in my brain that I've been playing over and over again. And I done came up with four different ways of how this whole thing could play out. And the issue with that is honestly, anything could happen. I'm not, you know, gonna stop anything that is supposed to happen. But I don't want to fester things in my mind to bring them to light either because our thoughts and our words are so powerful and we bring these things to light. So when these things start to happen for me, I have to get back in line and say, God, if that's not for me, remove these thoughts, remove this away from me because I don't want to be out of sort and out of alignment with what your plans are. If it's for, this person to be removed, then by your will, do that. If it's for this job to end, by your will, do that. And if it's for me to get this thing, this new car, this home, then by your will, do that. Because I don't want to be out of alignment anymore in my life because I've seen where trying to do it my way has gotten me. And just having this moment with myself to understand how powerful our thoughts are, but how important it is for us to honestly be right within. Because when the enemy is coming and we're drained, we're tired, we are just mentally beat down, we don't have the energy to fight back. We don't have the energy because we're depleted. And I literally just asked myself in the shower, well, how you gonna fight back? You're tired, like you're mentally drained. You can't even, really power the brain right now or just emotionally pull yourself together. And y'all, once I said that, the heaviness lifted off of me a little bit more. The fact that I'm aware that I have the ability to change these things, the fact that I am aware that right now I'm not in the best space and I need to get in the best space, because some things could go wrong if I continue to allow myself to go down this path of not truly aligning my whole self. As I'm talking through this, y'all, the weight is lifting off of me even more. Yes, I'm still tired, but the emotional sadness is lifting off of me because I understand that this is a moment, this is a season, this is just a moment in my life. It may linger on for the day, it may linger on for 2 days, but until I put the action in to truly love on myself, get some rest, and get back emotionally and mentally in tune with self, pretty much grounding myself, it's going to continue to just roll over and roll over and roll over. And I'm going to keep asking myself this question: how am I going to fight back? If I don't have the energy, how am I going to fight back? So when we are questioning things, and I get it, y'all, we are all responsible for things. And I had the text today to make a decision as far as making my money and taking care of myself. And I chose to take care of myself because I know if I take care of myself first, I can go out there and make moves to make the money. I just need to get myself back first to where it needs to be, in shape, in a good mood. And then the money's going to follow. We have to stop conditioning ourselves to put the money before the mental, before the physical, because it's not getting us anywhere, anyways. You're not operating at your full self. Even if you're a creator, when you are work, work, work until you die, you're not fully creating at full capacity because your brain is tired. You are mentally tired. So that puts you out of alignment. The things that you're birthing could be even better if you just take a beat, step back, get in line, ground yourself, and then go back at it again. We are not going to be behind. All of us, this path has been, and this is the way I look at it, and everybody else, you know, thoughts of, how we're here and why we're here may be different, but this is honestly my thought, and it's been my thought since I was a little kid. I never knew why, but now that I'm grown, I can understand it more. When we were placed here, when we came to earth, when we came into this world, our assignment was already given. Our path was already laid out. It's for us to walk that path and see the journey. Now, is it going to be a straight path? Absolutely not. And us that are of age, we understand that now. Like, no, this is not going to be a cakewalk. This is not going to be a straight line. There's going to be some obstacles, and those obstacles are there so that it prepares you for what you're going forward to. And we have to be aware of that and understand, like, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to just give up. I'm not supposed to give up. Maybe this is for me to take me a break. Maybe I need to take, a work until I die break for a whole year. And I need to just go and live. I need to go and live, and I can experience some things. And y'all, us in that living phase and experiencing things could honestly be a whole nother lesson that we weren't even prepared for, or that we weren't even thinking was going to be a lesson. So we have to put us first. I get it. The world is gonna whirl. The world is gonna keep turning. The bills are gonna continue to be due. But one thing that I've cherished the most about myself since being on this journey, I only get one body and I only get one experience in this body. How do I want to experience this? I've been in survival mode for so long to the point where it makes no sense for me anymore. I'm not in a place anymore to where I want to just be like, oh, I'm going to work my 9 to 5 job. It's no fun in that. I'm getting bored with that. I'm getting tired of that. And I know that I have more to put in this world. We all have gifts. We all have talents. We all have things that we are good at. And the world needs it now more than anything. Y'all, our world is changing so much. It's changing so fast. And we either gonna stay in this survival mode and stay in our box, or we're gonna get out of that mode and we're gonna live. We're gonna take risks. Most of us have been given promises. Most of us have been given our assignments already because we're of the maturity to pick this assignment up and go with it. Some of us, like myself, we're afraid. We're letting fear stop us. We're letting certain obstacles, whether that's financial. Oh, I don't have, $50 to pour into this, but we'll turn around and spend $50 or $100 on our nails. Me, I'm calling myself out. We have to truly understand that the journey is not. It's not about sacrificing. We're gonna have to sacrifice some things at some point to get to where we are going. I look at it as a phase of taking a step back to move forward. And I know most of us adults have had to take a step back to move forward, maybe once, 2 times, 5 times in our life. That just lets you know that your journey is increasing. You need to get back in alignment and get back at it. We be ready to give up. And y'all, one of my favorite quotes, don't quit. I learned this in high school in ninth grade, and I never knew that this quote would carry me for the rest of my life. When I am in the slums, when I feel like I just want to completely give up, stop, and just live this life in stress and chaos and just doing the things that I know better not to do, associating with the people that I know better not to associate with. I remind myself of that quote and I can recite, excuse me, y'all, I can recite this quote and it gets me back to where I need to be. I am forever grateful for my teacher, Mr. Walker, for forcing us. He literally made this an assignment in a grade for us. And I don't know if, my other classmates lean on this quote or this poem because life has lifed. And I know that all of us are feeling the wrath of the things that are changing in the earth. But I'm so moving aside of what things are changing in the earth to where I just want to make sure that I'm good within. I want to make sure that I've done everything in my power to nurture this body, to learn as much as I can learn, to give as much as I can give. And my self love journey isn't just about me. My self love journey is connected to everyone around me so that all of us operates and move in a manner that's healthy. I have a 10-year-old that's going to soon experience life. Next year is going to be a whole nother chapter for her. It's going to be middle school. And this is where things get real. I am so grateful that I'm in a place of awareness. I'm so grateful that I'm in a place of knowledge and wisdom. And I have testimony that I can share with her and other little girls her age. so that they can learn how to navigate friendships. They can learn how to navigate the little boys. They can learn how to understand why, school is important and take what you can from it, because you're going to continue to learn in life. And all of these things that you may learn in the classroom, you may not use them in life, but this is the journey. This is the steps that you take so that once you're out in this world, you have that discipline. You have some type of structure to lean on to start your business, to be an employee if that's what you feel like you want to do, to go to trade school and get your trade, start your business, make your money. We all have stepping stones that we have to get to in order to blossom into who we supposed to be. That's why I always say you have to take the journey. You cannot skip steps. It wasn't made for us to go from A to Z. And sometimes social media makes us think that people went from A to Z. Do you know how many artists I've seen just pop up? And I'm like, dang, like, where did they come from? And if I have a conversation with one of my friends that's like tapped in the industry, they're like, yeah, I remember her from like 12 years ago or 10 years ago. I remember her writing songs for other people. And I'm like, wow, like, you never know when somebody's A started and now they at Z 10, 15, 20 years later. We cannot get caught up in the time. We cannot get caught up in the days. I've literally wrote that down somewhere. Don't count the days, make the days count. Get up every day and make the day count. Don't worry about this being year 5. Don't worry about this being year 10, 12, 18. Don't worry about that. Do exactly what you feel that you need to do. And once that Z is supposed to come, it'll come. Y'all, I hope this chit chat was something that somebody may need. I am now going to do what I just said that I'm going to do. I'm going to lay my tail down, get some rest so that I can restore my body and get right for me, so that I can pour into us, so I can come here and express and explain in the correct manner. So until next time, y'all, bye.